back, everyone. This week we leave Key West and head 14 miles west to Boca Grande Key. This island is 183 acres and is filled with mangroves and an inner salt pond. It is also home to several species of seabirds. We enjoyed the peaceful quiet, just a few boats in the anchorage and the occasional seaplane passing overhead, probably headed to Fort Jefferson. Having these massive sandbars all to ourselves is a boater's paradise. We originally thought this was a queen conch, but after research found it to be a horse conch. They're extremely large and usually weigh over 11 pounds. It's actually not a true conch, but a gastropod, and the shell can reach up to 60 centimeters. The Marquesas Keys form an uninhabited island group about 20 miles west. It's 4 miles in diameter and largely covered by a mangrove forest. Sharks, rays, sea turtles, and bird life are commonly seen in the islands. This type of structure is found throughout the islands, created either by local fishermen or boaters, and usually with items that have been found washed ashore. It's a great place to cook your catch of the day or just hang out in the shade with a cold drink or two. We left our mooring ball in Garrison Bight and took 2 separate trips to Boca Grande Key and the Marquesas Key, and then went back to the Dry Tortugas for a 2-week stay. It's always a good day when dolphins show up. They're so playful. They dart back and forth in front of the boat, and when they lean to one side, I swear they are looking up at me. The Dry Tortugas are 70 miles from Key West and is comprised of 7 islands made up of coral reef and sand. Boca Grande, Marquesas, and the Dry Tortugas are all part of the Key West National Wildlife Refuge. The Dry Tortugas are known for bird life, marine life, and shipwrecks. Fort Jefferson is the center feature and is one of the nation's largest masonry forts of the 1800s and sits on Garden Key. Garden Key is open 24 hours a day, year-round, and allows primitive camping for 3 days at a time at $15 per day. There are no amenities on the island other than restrooms, so you must come prepared, especially with enough water. You can only get here by ferry, seaplane, or private boat. Fort Jefferson is open every day from sunrise to sunset. During the Civil War, the U.S. government used Fort Jefferson as a prison for hundreds of military deserters and convicts. Its most famous prisoner was a civilian named Dr. Samuel A. Mudd. He arrived in July 1865 with 3 other conspirators in the assassination of President Abraham Lincoln. In 1867, Dr. Mudd helped treat many victims during the yellow fever epidemic and was pardoned by President Andrew Johnson in 1869, where he then returned to Maryland to practice medicine. Snorkeling around the fort is one of the highlights of visiting, with an abundance of sea life. There are about a dozen National Park Service personnel living and working in the Dry Tortugas. This group includes rangers, maintenance workers, and their families, enough to provide for the basic support and protection of the 100-square-mile park. In March of 2023, the National Park Service out of Homestead, Florida, announced the release of the environmental assessment for repairs to the surrounding moat that damaged by Hurricanes Irma in 2017 and Ian in 2022. Without protection from the moat wall, the next storm could severely damage the fort itself. Completion of all repairs is scheduled by the fall of 2024. Currently, the campground is closed for 45 days beginning March 11th through April 24th of 2024. Loggerhead Key is 3 miles from Garden Key and is the largest island of the Dry Tortugas. Covering about 49 acres, it is the site of the Loggerhead Lighthouse, constructed in 1857. It was also the location of the Tortuga Laboratory, built and operated by the Carnegie Research Institution for tropical research from 1904 until 1939. The Little Africa Coral Reef is located at Loggerhead Key. This reef is home to various species of tropical fish, spiny lobster, and several juvenile game fish. Loggerhead Key is monitored by park rangers with the Dry Tortugas National Park to document nesting and hatching rates of sea turtles. In August 2016, 113 loggerhead turtle nests existed on the island. Our boat is named for the loggerhead turtle. The scientific name is Caretta caretta. We have taken several scuba diving trips to these waters in years past. One of the main attractions is the Windjammer Wreck that is located just south of Loggerhead Key. It was identified in 1990 as the Norwegian Avanti, which sank in January of 1907 en route from Pensacola to Uruguay. It sits in 110 feet of water. There are over 275 incidents of shipping accidents, including wrecking and grounding, within the Dry Tortugas boundaries.